Okay, I'll try that again. All right. Hey, everyone.
I'm just adjusting.
Hey,
We're adjusting the environment, guys. So I hope you are going to adjust too.
hey, everyone. It's me again. If you're new to the channel, my name is Corey.
Hey, I'm Tracy now. Look at my hair. It's curly. So hi, guys. Tracy.
Okay. My real wife's name is Raquel. Every time she changes her hair, she changes her name, and then people are confused and calling her Tracy for the next 10 videos, which is really fun for me in the comment section. I'm from Chicago. She did live with me in Chicago for a couple of years. Then we had long-term plans to move to the Philippines. We have been here now for almost 3 years straight.
Wow, that's so long already.
Yeah, come February, 3 years, and now it's December. So
You adapted a lot since then.
yeah, yep.
What's that?
I adapt. Well, it's not adapting to the Philippines. It's adapting being married to a Filipina. That.
Hey, which is good because we adapt, then you understand me and like foreigners and other Filipinos. So it's a good thing in a relationship.
All right. So today we wanted to talk about regarding things to watch out for when you're looking to meet a Filipina or if you've already met one. But either way, there's a lot of things that you want to watch out for. And I can say this from firsthand experience. Before I met an amazing woman, there was a lot of not so amazing people on the way. And I talk to foreigners every day of the week. I'm talking to different guys that are talking to girls online, or they've been here for maybe a few months. They've either met their wife and they're living a very happy, wonderful life, or they've met 10 of the wrong girls. If they ignored the red flags, they always end up in a bad situation. Foreigner after foreigner after foreigner. And right away, I'll start asking them questions and they'll say, yep, I ignored that. She was pretty. I'm 50, she was 25, so I ignored it, hoping it wasn't important, but it's because I've gone through it myself. She obviously knows a lot of Filipinas, and the fact is, like I said, based on the amount of guys I talk to, I hear the same thing over and over and over and over again. So these are the things we just want to talk to people about to watch out for. We just want to talk to people about it so they can know when to say, okay, this isn't working. Think with logic, not your emotion. I hate to say it, I don't mean to be rude towards Filipinas, but there's 10 million of them out there. I mean, seriously, you could walk down the street and meet 100 pretty girls in that age bracket. So don't hold on to one with a lot of issues thinking that's the only one here. Because you want to go over number one?
So, red flag number one, money. Filipinas that asking for money. So that's huge. For me, it's just for me, red flag, because personally, I don't really ask the money. Like, even my husband, I don't really ask about money. He sent me once when it was my birthday, but it was your, you
Yeah, I
wanted.
surprised you on your birthday, which was a gift. If Filipina is asking for money and just keeps explaining that she can't pay for her internet or can't pay for load.
It's not an excuse.
Yeah, don't start sending money.
Because she's interested with you, like she's gonna spend money for internet. But of course, not all Filipinas really have a good job, which can be understandable. But just asking, like making a habit, like depending.
Right. Yeah, that's
not good.
That's a good way to say it, because I've talked to a couple guys that they would talk to a girl for 2, 3, 4 months. She's never once asked for money. And then she was in a bad life situation, whether it was in the hospital or car accident, I don't know, whatever. And then, he helped her a little bit to be generous, but he had talked to her for months and she had never once asked. It's understandable. Those things in life happen. He's financially comfortable. She doesn't have a lot. That makes sense. But if she's asking for it right away, I just run in the other direction. Number two, yeah, I'll keep this one kind of brief, but when you meet a Filipina, she asks what you do for work or if what kind of job you have. That's probably out of curiosity. So I wouldn't get worried about that. If she doesn't ask anything about you, I would be nervous. But if she's asking about your income and your savings and
it's too personal, is it?
Yeah. Why is she asking that? That would concern me.
He's more interested on your income.
Yeah, she's more interested in your savings or your 401k than she is you. That's an issue, because over here, most guys you meet, make $50 to $100 a week. You obviously make more than that. Why would she be asking any additional questions?
It's mostly like for me when I ask if I'm interested, more about life and family background or family, and
Yeah, religion,
experiences,
animals,
yeah, something like that.
things
But
that are important. Number 3.
drama. It's very common here, guys, because of maybe it's just because of emotions like so high sensitivity in Filipinos and family, and then some Filipinos they're gonna involve you in drama like family, and then you're gonna like drag in it.
Yeah.
So,
Most situations here, or most families here, are very good and they're healthy. I mean, her family has no drama or problems. I've never seen it, and I've been with her since 2016. However, a lot of times, and we know people like this, that their entire life is drama, the family dynamic, everything about it. And if you're getting dragged into it and you're seeing it from day one, it's not going to fix itself. It's not going to go away. You're just going to constantly be dragged into it and stressed out, and you can't save the world. You can't fix their family dynamic or situation. So just run. Just run. Don't wait 3 months feeling bad for her. You have to just step away and look to meet someone nice.
Yeah, for me, she should like able to separate the family drama and your relationship, because it shouldn't be like mixed, because you'll be involved and you don't understand what's going on, and Filipinos are different. So I think Filipinos should just know how to separate things like that in between you and your,
Right. If
girlfriend or
she's
what.
dragging you into that drama, that's going to be a lifelong commitment then, because her family isn't going anywhere. So
It's just gonna be like fighting.
can't stress it enough. Just walk away. Just do it.
You'll be stressed.
I've had at least 25 guys now at this point telling me about their Filipino family drama, and I tell them, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I really don't want to hear it. That family is not going to fix themselves. So purposely putting yourself in the situation, and now you're trying to tell me about it. I don't want to know about it.
It's okay, like, you show care that like that, but she shouldn't like just always say it, like just, it's just
telling you about the problem.
and never being fixed, so it's the same things, like the same situation, and it's gonna be fixed. So
whether it's drinking or cheating or gambling or whatever it is.
Yep. Number 4, a Filipina does not give quality time. Quality time for me is very important. It's important. It's quality. Like you date, you talk, there's no distraction. Sharing experience, like trying to know each other. That's very important. And even me, I don't even bring my phone, like, when I
don't know where your phone is. Yeah,
I don't know where is it now, but like before, I don't know. It's your experience with me, like.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say. I mean, we would go out on dates, and she would not even bring her phone. And even now, she'll ask me to carry it, or she'll leave it in the car or purse, and she's not checking it because she's giving me her time so we can communicate and talk to each other, and that's important in a relationship. If you're just starting dating, and she's not paying attention to you and listening to you, and she's worried about everything else, then you're not important to her. And that's, unfortunately, it's just not going to change. You're trying to chase someone that you don't really have a long-term chance with because you're not a priority to them.
Yeah, maybe it will change, but it takes a while. They need to understand that it's rude. They need to know that it's not good, because with time, then
if they grow up, then...
Yep.
But
you need to grow up. 5.
Yes. Okay. I run into this quite often, and this is kind of a funny one. I ran into this myself before meeting her. Expensive pictures. Now, what do I mean by that? If you're talking to a Filipina and she has family photos of her graduating school, her at a birthday party, her Christmas or at church or a wedding, those things all make perfect sense, right? We all take those kind of photos. But I don't know how, I cannot count how many times now a guy has said to me, do you think this girl looks genuine? And then I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, no, she's been to every hotel in the city that she lives in and all the beach resorts. Now, do you honestly think that she took her entire week or 2 weeks of her paycheck to go to a hotel? No. A foreigner paid for her to go there. And why did he do that? It's not to be nice. It's because he wanted something from her. So you have to be cautious if she's laying on the hood of an expensive car, or she's sending you photos and
Yeah, you
she's
had experience
traveling
in
in different countries.
You experienced with a girl that
Yeah. A girl was trying to act sweet and innocent, like she didn't have any money, and her profile, she's in Bali, Indonesia, and she's in Tokyo, and she's laying on the hood of a Hummer in a bikini, and I'm just like, you're not struggling, you're just taking advantage of different foreigners.
So number 6.
Okay, number 6.
Number 6, our Philippine that's always on the phone.
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of disrespect if you're with a Filipino and she's on the phone all the time. And her, like, she's not interested on you, like,
Yeah.
to you. Like, she's more care about all this online compared to be with you or spending time with you.
Yeah, we see a lot of kids like that nowadays. It's becoming more and more common, which isn't a good thing. But if you're talking to a girl and she's more concerned about her Facebook friends or her Instagram friends, which she's never met, and she's stuck in a fake reality world like a video game or something, that's not real life. And she's not worried about paying attention to you. She's living in a fantasy that's not around her. So I would be very, very cautious.
So 7. Oh, jealousy. I put it that because like I think I was belong on the red flag before, like first date, first meeting.
First couple.
Yeah, because it's new and I'm jealous. No, because before I have so much pimples, I'm so insecure, and then there's a girl like insecure, the girl.
Oh, she took photos of me cliff jumping.
Yeah, she asked, and then she's in the bikini, and then of course I didn't say anything, but then she asked his email address to send the pictures. Is it what?
Well, she asked my phone number. I said no, but I gave her my email so she could send me the photos.
Yeah, I thought she's being nice because I'm not time, and then I was just really insecure about my face. I have so much pimples, and I don't know. And then after that, of course, my mind's like, what's going on? I didn't know what they're doing. They have an email address. I didn't check his phone. Of course, I never do that. And so I've been thinking, and so I don't know what's going on. So every time you look at phones, maybe they're sent back and forth emailing each other. So that was like, oh my god, he almost get another room because I never talk. Like, I'm very quiet. I don't talk to you.
Yeah.
You have to go to reception to get a different.
So
yeah.
I almost don't want to put jealousy as a red flag because it's very common here. So I wouldn't tell you to run from every girl that is jealous because most of them will be. So I would just be a little nervous if she's not jealous at all, because it's actually kind of the opposite here, where if she's not jealous, then she doesn't really care about you.
Not really. Jealousy is like trust. If you trust someone, then you're not gonna jealous because in your head, no, he's a good man,
Right,
he's not gonna hurt me, so
yeah, but what I mean is
mind.
when people meet and they first start dating, girls here are jealous at first because they haven't built that trust yet. And they're trying to hold on and cling to the guy because they're worried someone else will steal him.
Steal. Okay.
So it's not about trust at first because you're building the trust with the foreigner, but it's just something to be cautious of where you don't want it going on for years, of course, or a long time, because she does need to trust you. So if she's not trusting you in the future after you've been together for a while, then I would be very concerned.
A red flag when it's like a behavior already, when it's never fixed and just jealous, and then every time you go, then she's with you, because there's really like that, like a wife will go to his, like, go with his.
Yes, I know plenty of foreigners, they can't go anywhere and the girl will follow them and just stay outside the coffee shop or the gym because they're not trusting them and they're very jealous. So you need to find one that's kind of in the middle, if that makes sense, where she might be a little jealous at first, but that's because she cares about you and she doesn't want to lose you, but she's not jealous like she's a stalker. Controlling and manipulative. Be very cautious, because I've had quite a few guys reaching out to me and they're planning a trip over here, and then the Filipina, for example, is saying, you're going to this hotel, you're going to this restaurant, this is what we're going to do. And she's more or less like planning herself a vacation and you're paying for it.
Yep.
So I would just be very cautious where you're supposed to be treating her and she can give some input, but if she's controlling and manipulative, that's not going to correct itself. If you let her start off like that, it's going to be that way for the rest of your life. So just be prepared. If that's what you want, by all means.
Number 9. Oh, it's ready.
Ooh.
TikTok.
Okay.
Because I don't have TikTok. I don't want to say anything about it, so it's your...
I don't have TikTok. She doesn't have TikTok. I'm not going to get into the whole privacy thing. That's something else completely different. You can, research that for yourself regarding whether you should even have TikTok on your phone. But I would be very cautious with a girl over here that has a TikTok account. But you'll meet a girl over here that has a TikTok, and unfortunately, she ends up with ADHD. She can't put her phone down. She can't leave her phone. She's not connected to life, and she's just sitting there watching little dancing videos and then doing the dancing videos and never accomplishing anything. And you can research yourself the studies and statistics on it of TikTok brain and a couple of the things they have. But either way, it's just not very healthy. And if you're meeting a girl that's supposed to be a mature woman and she's in between 20 and 40, and that's all she's doing is watching that, it's a whole thing regarding a dopamine signal going to your brain, and you have to get it every 30 seconds. And I don't want to ramble on about the subject, but I'm telling you, just run in the other direction. To me, that would be the number one thing. If she is watching TikTok every day and recording the videos, to me, that would be the number one thing, to just run away from the girl.
Yeah, YouTube is fine. Instagram. Even Facebook. I don't even open my Facebook anymore because
I've never even seen it. Yeah.
It's all drama, all like problems. You put it there and then, oh God. So I don't even post on Facebook anymore. Like I already stopped it. I just open it Messenger because it's more important connecting to my family. I even use my phone only at night, like 10 p.m., then 1 hour, and then the next day I just do whatever, like house stuff. And
yeah, I know.
I'm not too in.
She never knows where her phone is.
It's just
statistics are actually proven where they're unsuccessful in life and just lack all motivation together because they're addicted to it, unfortunately.
So number 10 is multi-father.
Multiple fathers. So
multiple fathers.
I think we want to touch this one very politely, not to offend anyone. Yeah, I mean, I know plenty of Filipinos that are, let's say, in between 30 and 45 or whatever age they were when they got pregnant, probably younger, and they have a kid or maybe two. And then they meet a foreigner. Foreigner completely understands it's not an issue. And then you'll have the girl that you'll meet and you'll think, oh, wow, she's pretty. And she has 3 kids and from 3 different fathers. And there's tons of drama in her life. And this could go for people back in the West as well. But just be very cautious with that because she's definitely making a lot of mistakes and continues to do that and may continue to do that. And you could easily end up paying for these mistakes. So being very stressed out in the process.
She didn't learn. That's why it's the same thing and it's not good. Because if you made mistakes, all should all be once.
Yeah. And again, I want to touch this very,
I have,
cautiously because I'm not trying to offend anyone. There's nothing wrong with having children. But
we don't really know what's the reason why they have multiple husbands.
Right. That's none of my business. I'm not trying to judge anyone. I'm just saying if you're a foreigner and you're talking to a pretty girl and she has multiple kids from multiple fathers, your life could easily turn into a headache or an expensive headache. I would just be very cautious.
Those are the 10 red flags toward dating if you're looking for a woman, a Filipina. So it's up to you which one you want to. If you have those 10, that's...
Yeah, I wouldn't just pick one to watch out for, but if she's checking off multiple, then I would just stop and run in the other direction.
Run to the north. If you're to the north, then you go to the south.
Listen, guys, I talk to people every day of the week. I'm talking to different foreigners. And the foreigners that ran into problems will tell me the same thing over and over and over. They'll tell me about 3, 4, or 5 of these red flags that they kept ignoring for months. And then they're in a bad situation and now they're trying to look for someone new. Don't wait that long, okay? You have to think with logic, not your emotion. and just realize if she's setting off a lot of these red flags, it's just going to get worse from there.
Yeah, also for me, like not all of those can be like forever. Some women also grow up, like they learn from those, and as long as they know it's not good, then and they're open-minded or willing to change because they care for you, then they can be changed, and they're gonna correct that because she care for you. So there's a woman like me, like I, we talk a lot when if there is a misunderstanding and you don't understand when you understand, so you tell me and I tell you when I understand already why I behave like that. Or it's just a relationship goal that you every couple need to learn, because if we love, it's hard to move on, like it's emotionally painful, like we miss her, like something like that. There's a lot of happy moments together, then it takes a while to move on. But if you really care and and you're hoping that she will grow up and change, then you should communicate with her, because who knows, she's understand, as long as you explain her in the right way and respectfully, so and she also know that you can be like deserving to listen to, like there's like I respect you a lot and trust, so she will listen to you. And there's a lot.
If you're dating someone and she's let's say making too many TikTok videos or spending too much time with her friends or bringing her friends everywhere you guys go together and not spending quality time with you, worried about her friends, or always on her phone, you can talk to her about these things.
Yeah.
And then if she fixes it,
can be fixed.
She genuinely cares about you. But if she's too young and too mature and hasn't grown yet and she doesn't understand that, she just thinks this is fun or temporary, then unfortunately, she's got some growing to do.
Yep.
So I want to say, I mean, doing this video was her idea. And at first I didn't like it because I'm like, this doesn't sound fun to talk about. But I understand she's right. It's important to cover, because when these guys are calling and emailing me and they're all running into the same problems, that means it happens to a lot more people that I don't know about and I can't help. So it makes sense we just do the video and talk to everyone and go over these issues and what to watch out for. Listen to me. I understand it's like when I'm hungry and I'm in a sushi place, I don't look at the price tag. I just order the food. Don't do that with a wife, okay? If she's showing you a bunch of red flags, don't ignore it just because you think she's attractive. There's a lot of attractive girls here.
Yeah, but they need to
Don't marry the crazy one.
I was crazy before.
Well, never mind. Okay.
Oh, we should put that. Crazy. Number 11. Right, we forgot that time. Crazy, it's just mental and behavior. So, guys,
yeah, okay. Anyways, we'll be back to making fun, happy videos very soon, but we thought these were important things to go over. So, thank you for watching, everyone.
Thank you, guys. So, again, this is Tracy from the Philippines. We've been nice. I have my curly hair now.
You're killing me.
Straight. I did this for 1 hour.
Sending me messages for 6 months when you change your name.
It's the same Tracy, just in the Philippines. The Thailand is blonde, so that's Thailand.
Okay.
Honey, that's okay. Just cool.
All right. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Thank you, guys, and good evening. It's already dark outside, so it's almost 6 p.m. Feels 6 p.m., but still 5 p.m. Good night. Oh. Good morning.
Yes, good. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.